Namaste and great morning, everybody. Someone asked me to do a reading on healing with the yoni egg, and I have an image of the lingum and the yoni up on my screen, and we can do a reading through that and see what happens. So let's get started with this reading. All right, so the symbology here is the lingam, representative of Shiva, or pure potentiality, pure consciousness, which is embedded or sits in the yoni, which is like Mother, the creative force of the universe. The two are not separate, they are undivided. Okay, so Shiva, the unmoving consciousness, still consciousness. Shakti, the yoni, or that which is moving and changing, being born, dying, and coming back again. So rebirth. So this is the symbology here. Again, Shiva runs through all the creative force, so they are just, they are not two. And this symbology speaks of energy. It is not representative of anything physical. So let's see if that is indeed true. Okay, so the pendulum is saying yes. So this symbology does not speak to the physical aspect. It speaks to consciousness and energies. All right, so if one is using the symbology more in a physical aspect for purposes of sexuality and purposes of healing mental wounds or different physical aspects of the body, this is not the true purpose of this symbology, okay? And the pendulum is saying yes to that. All right, so let's get more into this yoni egg. So what it feels like is that the majority of the ones that use this egg are ones that are more looking for sexual gratification or working through sexuality to cleanse wounds. And then they put the label of Tantra on that, and Tantra is not meant to be used like that. Okay, so Tantra lies outside of the sexual realm, and again, it is of the nature of consciousness and spirit, not of the physical and sexuality. So those ways of using it are not in alignment with the true meaning of the symbology. Okay, so will there be any healing with this yoni egg in the way that's being used by most? All right, so one can see that the pendulum is skewed. Whatever comes, there's going to certainly be some energetic shifts. There's going to be some changes that happen. There's going to be some experiences that happen. And these could be on all levels. Because one is indeed attempting to connect to certain symbologies that have energies and manipulating them that way. So there are going to be energetic shifts, but they are not going to be really in tune or in harmony with true spirit. Okay, they're going to bring about it could even cause some disharmonious vibrations or energies that happen. It's also could come where, there's some feeling some imbalance. Okay, so it's just being skewed, which showing there's some imbalance. If people, so let's see if some people are talking about true healing when they speak of these shifts that are taking place using this practice with the yoni egg. And again, it's skewed. So there may be a lot of, wow, I felt this is what happened, and all of these things, just like within Tantra when it's used sexually. Okay, it's going to be pretty similar like that. And you can see it's a yes. So it's just going to be on that level, on that plane of connecting with the physical, and using sexuality, putting a label on it that it's spiritual. And this brings about, a certain level of experience, but it is really, again, not in alignment with spirit. It's not in alignment with what this symbology truly represents. So, this is really all that one can say. Okay, so now we're connecting up more with the lingum. Okay, so the lingum is not a phallic symbol. It is, it is that pure potentiality. Okay, so the yoni, when you do say womb, this really does mean mother, or the, how it's full and pregnant with all the creative energies of the universe. There, and you look at the universe, there are, there's manifestations that are being born, that are decaying, that are dying, and on all levels of existence. Okay, there's spirit. So it's all within this this womb of mother. Okay, it doesn't again have to do with sexuality. It doesn't. Okay, it's not the human vagina. Truly, is this? Okay, so no, and this is what people using this yoni egg are. Making it out again to be sexual. Okay, so it's just something to take note of, and these things are out there to be really on the net. They can be taken in so easily. You can watch a YouTube video and think you get instruction that way with these so-called spiritual practices or healing practices anywhere. And so people, are really doing this without any proper knowledge, without any proper guidance, and it really can, create troubles in the end. It's not going to bring lasting spiritual progress. Let's see if this is true. Again, it's going to bring anything. It's going to be skewed. So this is all that I can tell you with this, and I hope it's helpful. I hope it brings some clarity and understanding around this matter. As far as true healing goes, so let's look a little bit at that. Okay, with as far as true healing, when one can feel that there is some healing, really even mental healing, or on the level of mental wounds. Okay, so one will feel that they're more in sync with the heart. They're going to be more open. They're going to feel less attracted to energies that pull them in the direction of drama. They're going to not be so obsessed with certain things, not ruminate constantly on a subject matter. The mind will not attach so readily to every little thing. And they're going to feel more present. It just is what is part of healing. So with the practice of these so-called tantric practices, they do stir up the mind. They do cause one to focus more on the physical nature on certain parts of the body, and get themselves all stirred up and drawn into that arena, which is really going to keep things stirring there, it's just going to create more of that. So if you really want to come out of that, again, focus on the heart. Find something that brings you joy when you look at it, that you can connect with, that you can be more present. And it just speaks of spirit. Okay, so we're going to leave this here, and I hope it was helpful. May all have a great day. Namaste. Bye.